I'm currently sitting in the CLK 430, and I'm going to show you guys the first modification that I've done to this car. It was really simple. It only cost me like $25, a $25 modification. It was really simple, and I'm about to show you guys. So yeah, this is how you pop the hood. It's really easy. Got this little hood latch here. The problem was that the intake, where the air filters and stuff like that were placed inside of it, was just a big cover. So it covered the whole engine, made the engine not really accessible, and it really was boring looking, you know what I'm saying? And then now it got more of an LS style, like a backwards LS style to it. It looks kind of like maybe like Coyote motor or something like that. It's just backwards. The intake is kind of strange on this car. Manifold, I said intake. The manifold is strange on this car. It's actually placed towards the back. So I don't think the Mercedes-Benz people intended on you modifying and putting intakes on it. But what I did was I went and got a cheap little filter, slapped it on top of there. There really wasn't that much clearance. And I don't think this motor vibrates that much. And I was glad that this already came heat wrapped. So what I did was I took it from here and just placed it there because I was worried about it. Because it's metal, the metal on there gets kind of hot sometimes. And hasn't caused any issue. I didn't see no burning or nothing like that. And I drove it for quite a bit of time. And yeah, so it just made everything more accessible. It looks a little bit better to me than that big cover, and probably tastes better too. It actually makes a little bit of difference. Like the throttle response is a whole lot different. To me, before, when I was stepping on the gas, it didn't seem as powerful. Now with it like this, with a new filter, because my filters, I probably could have just went and got 2 K&N filters and put it on the inside of the stock airbox setup. I could have did that, and it probably would have worked a whole lot better, but I actually like this way. So what I want to do is now, since I've done this, I want to get some piping to take it from here to right about here. I feel like the air that it will receive from right here would be a whole lot better. Maybe since I have extra tail lights that headlights that I don't need, maybe I should just have somebody modify this one to where this one is taken back or taken out of this casing, and I can have a hole here where I can just get some air, or maybe from the side, maybe I could have something to where to block it off here and it could get a little bit of cold air, because right now it's just getting warm air, and it was getting warm air before, but it wasn't filtered warm air. It was probably just like the least filter it can get, because those filters were pretty old. I don't know when the filters was changed last, but that was super yellow, and yeah, I didn't like it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go for a ride, and maybe you guys can hear the filter pulling the air down into the engine or whatever, or the engine pulling the air through the filter. And I think it sounds better, me personally. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of it if you can't hear it. I don't know if my camera will pick it up, but we're gonna try. So I went and drove to a destination where I felt like you guys would be able to hear the motor actually, you know, sucking in the air and making that different tone. So yeah, I might be experiencing a little bit of blow by and everything right now. So I'm gonna gun it, turn the ESP off, and I'm gonna gun it down the street. I don't know know if you can hear it sound over the wheel, but I'm surely gonna check it out, see what it sound like. But I can hear it. I mean, it shit sound good to me. I think I need new pipes. I don't know. I know that Mercedes-Benz is a classic car, so I don't think they're really for the motor sounds and stuff like that. So maybe I should look into some mufflers, maybe like a Ferrari muffler, or or maybe some Flowmasters. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, that's basically what I did, man. A cheap little modification only cost you like maybe 20, 30 bucks to get that small little filter instead of running that big intake on there, especially if yours um, was broke like mine. Mine was to where it wasn't even drawing air from the front of the motor. So whether I had that on there or not, basically was the same. Um, Probably a lot more cooler than what the other one was. So yeah, it just is what it is. Yeah, stay tuned till next time. I don't know how long I'm gonna mod this car out. Um, I feel like I shouldn't even mod this car. I feel like it's too nice of a car for me to just be messing up, trying to uh, find ways to mod it, because it's really not a lot of aftermarket support for this car. Of course, they got body kits and everything for it, but I haven't seen a lot of different things for the motor. But I'm just now getting into Mercedes-Benz, so I'm gonna have to really do my research and find other ways for me to mod it, better ways for me to mod it instead of me doing little stuff like this. But it works. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay tuned, man. Follow me on my journey with the CLK 430.